Right now, we are in downtown Saratoga Springs interviewing people about the Revolutionary War General Benedict Arnold.
Traitor.
A traitor. Bad guy.
Gotta be traitor.
A traitor.
Lobsterback, yeah, that one.
People think he's a traitor, and he is. But most people don't know the real story of Benedict Arnold.
Before we talk about Benedict Arnold's achievements, let's break down his life before the war. Benedict Arnold was born in Norwich, Connecticut in 1741. At age 16, he enlisted into the militia. A couple years after this, Arnold became a successful merchant, and he grew frustrated with the British taxes and regulations. One of Benedict Arnold's greatest achievements was capturing Fort Ticonderoga. During the war, he joined forces with Ethan Allen and the Green Mountain Boys. The goal of their attack was to take control of the British Army's artillery that the Continental Army didn't previously have access to. This was the first rebel victory and proved their military power. It also established Arnold as a strong leader. His leadership was further tested and proven in the upcoming battles of Saratoga. Benedict Arnold's legacy grows through all of his battles. However, today we're at the Saratoga battlefield, breaking down his significance in the battles of Saratoga and Bemis Heights, which ultimately led to us winning the war. The sunny, warm afternoons began to change into cooler ones. No one was giving up anytime soon. General Burgoyne of the British Army had set out to invade the northern colonies, and collided with General Horatio Gates' anchored army. On September 19, 1777, two battles had begun that would alter the entire course of the Revolutionary War. The events at Bemis Heights took a toll on Arnold mentally. The scrappy Connecticut native was holding command of his left wing. He was constantly asking for reinforcements from Horatio. After a tireless effort of requesting for troops, he received some men from the General Learned's brigade to aid Arnold in his endless battle on Freeman's Farm. Arnold had previously showed great skill and leadership when he captured Fort Ticonderoga, led the Battle of Quebec, and assembled a fleet for the Battle of Valcour Island within days. In this battle, Arnold went into combat himself and led the troops. As darkness came, they were all but wiped out, and retreated back. This would technically be a victory for General Burgoyne. However, he suffered about 560 casualties from Arnold's military action. That was almost twice as many as the American total. Days later, Burgoyne attacked the Americans at Bemis Heights on October 7, 1777. This time, the Americans defeated them, later forcing them to surrender. This could explain why he's the only treasonous general to have a monument dedicated to him. The monument symbolizes Arnold's time as a soldier without actually honoring the man himself. It shows his leg after his final battle with the Americans, the Battle of Saratoga. He had got a wound in the push at the Battle of Quebec in the backwoods of Maine, and later, at the Battle of Saratoga, got a bullet that went directly through his leg. He, however, managed to fight on with both of these wounds. He was almost crippled for life.
At the beginning of the war, Benedict Arnold was an enthusiastic rebel eager to help the American cause. But as fighting went on, Arnold became more and more worn down from the war. Arnold's main reason for leaving the Patriot cause was he was not getting the recognition he deserved for his sacrifices on the battlefield. Some examples of this are, after Arnold amazingly caused the British to call off their invasion of Canada, he was publicly faulted for wasting the naval fleet. One of the biggest causes for Benedict Arnold's switch is being denied a much-deserved promotion to Major General. The denial for Arnold to move up in stature was a complete insult to Arnold as a gentleman and helped fuel his growing discomfort with the Patriots' goal. During the battles of Saratoga, pre-existing tensions grew between General Benedict Arnold and Major General Horatio Gates. After Arnold miraculously brought the victory to Saratoga, Gates was given all the public credit for winning the battle. Arnold's wounded leg at the Battle of Saratoga contributed to his betrayal of the American cause because for the next 4 months, he sat in a Patriot hospital thinking about his lack of appropriate recognition.
A monument to commemorate his contributions to the Battle of Saratoga and his wounds stands in the Saratoga battlefield. Like the other monuments and memories of Arnold, his name is not mentioned. Arnold's monument in the battlefield reads, "In memory of the most brilliant soldier of the Continental Army who was desperately wounded on this spot, the sally port of Burgoyne's Great Western Redoubt, 7th October, 1777, winning for his countrymen the decisive battle of the American Revolution and for himself the rank of Major General."
Arnold's pathway to treason is subject to ongoing debate. It is clear, however, that his treatment before, during, and after the battles of Saratoga led to his downfall. Realizing after his wounds that he could no longer fight and lead the field, General Washington named Arnold the governor of Philadelphia. While in Philadelphia, Arnold met Peggy Shippen, who many believe contributed to his desire to switch sides. Arnold also had several conflicts with Joseph Reed, who ultimately leveled charges against him that led to his court-martial. Largely acquitted to the charges, Arnold still felt thoroughly betrayed and arguably reached the point of no return regarding his thoughts of treason. With treason chosen as his pathway, Arnold looked to hand over West Point to the British, provided other important information on revolutionary forces, and ultimately became a brigadier general in the British Army, fighting against his former compatriots. Today, Arnold is synonymous with the word traitor, yet his valor helped America win the battle which ultimately led to the revolutionaries winning the war.